Alrighty guys, we are going to make some pierogi dough. This is how you stretch your bottom dollar. You do it yourself, right? So I've been making our pierogies for a long time. This meal will also, depending on the size of your family, I guess I should say that first, will give you a bit of a freezer meal as well, because it does make quite a bit. So that was 2 cups of flour and 2 teaspoons of salt. I'm gonna get my dough hook on here. Now, super simple recipe, guys. It's not hard at all. The most labor intensive is actually rolling everything. I have my potatoes already cooled. It is a good idea to have your potatoes cooked and cooled. You can use leftovers, add some cheese, and that'll save you a little bit more, and use up some of your leftovers if needed. Just gonna scrape out my egg here. Probably one of the last of our eggs of the season, so I want to get it all. Alright. And then 2/3 of a cup of water. And let that mix, and that's it. I do find I have to scrape down my sides. You don't actually need a mixer for this. It's just easier for me. And then we're just going to roll this into a dough ball. And then I will sit at the table and we will make some pierogies. I'll bring you back, guys, when this is all mixed up. And I'm just going to get my cookie sheets ready with some parchment paper. And I'll meet you guys over at the table. This is what the dough ball looks like. I did have to add a little more flour to it. Mine was a lot wetter than normal, but it could be the day, right? So it is still a little bit sticky. I will deal with that over at the table. I'm going to take half this dough. I'm going to work with half the dough at a time. And then I will show you how to make these pierogies. Alright guys, so here's only half the dough. I have a lot of potatoes. I will show you those as well. Here is the potato mixture I made this morning. It's just got some sliced cheese in it and no butter, none of that. Seasoned really, really heavily with salt, pepper, and I had some minced onion, so I put that in there. And when I cooked my potatoes, I put garlic in 3 cloves of garlic in the mixture as well. So as you can see, the dough is really nice. Okay, so you can make these pierogies as big as you want, as thin as you want. The best thing to do, I have found, is putting them in the freezer for a good hour before you cook them and boil them. And then I put them in cast iron and lard and I crisp them all up. And then I serve them. Tonight I am cooking them with our homemade sausage. I will leave a link to that video and we will cook that sausage up together as well. So I've got this pretty close to where I want. You are going to hear my daughter coming through the door. She's doing afternoon chores. So I'm just taking a jelly jar, super simple, giving it a little turn. Now, if you roll these out and you think, oh, that's way too small, you can re-roll these out or just pull them out a little bit. I just find you get a little more bang for your work if you do it a little bit smaller. I'll be right back. All right, guys, let's roll some of these out. I got a few made here. So all I'm gonna do, this is a preference thing, just kind of create like a little pocket for it. And the thing about not adding dairy to your potatoes, if you want to dehydrate these, you can. Or you can do what I'm gonna do. You can, well, many different things really. You can freeze the potatoes. You can make a shepherd's pie for tomorrow night's dinner. So I did all the work today. And then I'm making shepherd's pie tomorrow. So then that way I have all the potatoes done for shepherd's pie. I'm just trying to make sure you guys, perfect little pierogi. And I'm just gonna move you guys just a tad here. There you go. You guys let me know down in the comments below. Have you ever made pierogies? Is it something you've ever thought about making yourself? Because you can literally make pierogies for pennies. Even if you have to buy your potatoes, these were our potatoes. But I mean, even if you had to buy the potatoes, it does not take that many potatoes to do a very large batch of pierogies, because you can see it's like maybe a teaspoon. And your flour is a pantry staple for the most part. And you don't even necessarily need the egg to go around the pierogi. You can use water. It'll work just fine. Just make sure you seal it really, really good. Give it a little... Just make sure you spend a little bit of time making sure that seal is good. Or when you make your pierogies, they're gonna pop out, and that's not what you're looking for, right? All that time and energy. And after this, I will get up and get my other dough ball. And I'll see how many potatoes I have. I might do a second dough. And then if I have enough for shepherd's pie and more pierogies, I'll do both. I just look at see how much I have and what I want to accomplish with it. Just a little tiny nugget of... I know it's a little time consuming, but if you've never had homemade pierogies, the taste is completely different than store-bought. I like to do big batches of these and then just chuck them in the freezer and just do them once. And then I say to the family, when they're gone, they're gone. I'm not making any more. But they're so good with sausage. That's my favorite way to have them, is with some sausage. Okay. Do another one here with you. And then we'll cook them together too. Just in case there is someone that doesn't know. I mean, not that my way is the only way, but... Just make sure it's all sealed up good. One more. Some mashed potato in the... I did actually have a spoon in my pot. I just get going and I don't think about it. Egg. There we go. Alright guys, I'm going to keep going and then I'll show you guys what I get out of one batch. Alright guys, there are the pierogies all cooked up. Most of the fam has ate. There's Savannah's plate right there. And homemade sausage. I'll link that recipe above for you. But that is it for today guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button because more frugal meals are coming. And I will see you guys super soon. Bye for now.